Board Game Geek from SN 2012. I'm Doug Garrett, and I have here Max Michael from Stratomax Games showing us Sheepdogs of Pendleton Hill. Tell us all about this game, Max.
Well, in this game you get to be a sheepdog. Your job is to move the sheep up the hill to get them to meet one of your shepherds.
And these are the best bits. This is fantastic.
Thanks, yeah, we really like them. We were worried we might not be able to get these bits, so they came through and it's like, this is great. So we got the shepherds, we got the sheeples, right? And we got the wolfle. So we're all set.
And the black sheep.
And the black sheep, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's 3 to 5 players.
Okay.
If it's only 3, use the black sheep, put him in that pin. You don't use that pin.
There you go.
So there you go. But your job is to get the flocks up the hill, but the flocks can have sheep in them from other players. So the trick is get them up the hill so they score the most points for you, and maybe not so much points for everybody else.
All right. I see.
You do that by playing cards. This card is, you take one action in any color. All right, so it can be your own color, it can be anybody's color.
Okay.
All right, so you can place a sheep in the pen, so it can go up the hill later.
All right.
Or you can move a flock from the pen onto one of the pastures on the bottom.
Okay.
All right. Or once it's on the hill, you can move it up the hill. And whenever a sheep is moved into a hill with the shepherds, then the matching shepherd comes off, and you score that many points for that color.
Right there, 3.
Right there, 3.
Ta-da.
All right. So you might want to move sideways so that the other opponent, you're helping them get 1 point. You're helping them get a point, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, and it may keep them from getting 5 points later on.
Right,
so,
sure, exactly.
So you help them get 1 point. You're such a nice guy. Yeah. So that's why you want to move other people's sheep around in your herd. So maybe it doesn't go the best place.
Definitely.
So that's one action, any color. One action, only your color, only for you, and only not for you, the 1+1.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I can move a flock, but it has to be only my sheep, right? Only my sheep. Or I can move a flock that's only not my sheep, right? So why would I want to move a flock that's not my sheep? Well, if there's a green one here, I might help the green one score 1 point because I'm so helpful.
And it's nice on the cards that you've got here. You've got, it tells it, so this is both a black and white sheep.
Right.
And here it's the white and just the black. So
that's right.
Nice.
There you go.
I like the iconography. That works really well.
You figured that out.
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
That only took me about a month. How can we do this? Oh, dear.
That's good.
And we've got the 2 card that gets you 2 actions that must involve your color. So I can't move a flock that doesn't have my sheep in it.
Okay.
But I can put 2 of my shepherds on the hill.
Sure.
I can put a couple of sheep in the pens, 2 in one spot, or spread them out. So you can always, an action is put a shepherd on the hill, put a sheep in a flock, move a flock. Or in this one, you can move the wolf instead.
The wolf.
The wolf. When you move the wolf, he starts there, right? Because he knows that's the best spot to kind of be. He's playing zone defense. Yeah. So when you move the wolf, he can move up to 2 spaces, but as soon as he hits a sheep, he's going to stop, right? So you move the wolf, and one of the sheep is scared down the hill.
Scared
down the hill. Now, other people have their own rules variation for what really happens to the sheep, but in the rules, it's scared down the hill, and it goes back and doesn't score any more points.
Okay, so that's just off the board.
Yeah, that's it. It goes back to the player. It goes back to the player because it's scared down the hill, so it just goes back to the player.
Gotcha.
So whenever the sheep match up with a shepherd, you score the points, and there can be more than 1 shepherd in a spot.
Okay.
So everybody can score. So if I'm
more
playing,
than one of the same color as well?
No, this is not allowed.
That is not allowed. Okay.
That's not allowed. And once the shepherds are placed on the hill, they don't move.
All right.
They're lazy.
Okay.
Okay. And they're not very attentive either, because as the sheep move in, the wolf will eat one first. I scare one down the hill first. I had a little slip there, and so before the scoring happens. Right. So if I'm red and I play the 1 card, any color, I can move this because my color's in there, because I can move any color, and I will decide, well, if green's ahead, I think his sheep's getting scared down the hill before the scoring happens. And then the red would score. Right. If there was a blue shepherd in here, they would score as well. Right. So there's an opportunity for us to have a partnership. If you're blue and you have blue sheep in here, I can put red sheep in there, then we work together to go up the hill. For a while, until someone decides it's time to move into the wolf. Because whenever the sheep move into the wolf one scared down the hill, you would probably pick mine.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just guessing. Yeah.
No, I would never do that.
Never do that. Of course not. No. No. So that's it. We do have at the show, we have the Wolf Booster deck.
Oh,
right?
the Wolf Booster deck.
Yeah, the Wolf Booster deck. So you have a Wolf card for each player. And so instead of using a 2 card all of the time, because 2 actions is a lot, you know,
Yes.
because the Wolf is quite damaging, so you want it to, you know, be a couple actions. But for people like you can use the 1 card and your Wolf card once a game, right, and discard these.
So double that up.
Yep, and then you can move the Wolf. So it really only costs you 1 action.
Oh, okay.
So it's even more wolfish mischief with the Wolf Booster deck.
Excellent. All right. Well, so again, 3 to 5 players.
About 40 minutes.
Sheepdogs of Pendleton Hill.
Yes.
From Stratomax Games. Max Michael, thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you.
All right.